Hello and welcome to TTV News, some latest event in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, recently the Provincial People's Committee has issued document number 2420 assigning relevant departments, branches, sector, the Provincial Secretary's Office and the People's Committee of the district, towns and city to perform the task of synthesizing, analyzing, forecasting market rises and reporting market rises.
Accordingly, relevant units are responsible for synthesizing, analyzing, and forecasting market rises. Periodically, consumer price indexes, prices of essential goods such as foodstuffs, gasoline, construction materials, medical services, education, transportation will be closely monitored and reported periodically. The units will synthesize information and report to the Department of Finance to develop local market price reports to send to the Ministry of Finance. At the same time, the units must ensure timely reporting and complete information as required by the Ministry of Finance. Strengthening market price reporting aims to provide accurate and timely information on market price situations, helping people and businesses grasp the market price situation thereby making reasonable business and consumption decisions. Through closely monitoring price developments, authorities can promptly detect and handle acts of speculation, hoarding, and price hikes. According to the Vietnam Maritime Administration, freight rates have started to decrease gradually since the beginning of July. Specifically, compared to the same period last month, by mid-August, freight rates have decreased on routes, the strongest being on the Asia-US West Coast route and European route, down about 20 to 30%. Freight rates on other shipping routes have also decreased by about 15 to 25%. Currently, the price reduction is 44% compared to the price at the peak of the pandemic in September 2021 and is expected to continue to decrease in the coming time. Many shrimp farming households in Cà Mau have been just awarded international certification with BAP status. This is the first international certification in Vietnam for farming in the Cà Mau shrimp rice specialized area. With BAP certification, the farming households in the chain will have all shrimp, including black tiger shrimp and giant freshwater prawn, purchased by the associated enterprise. Purchasing units are also assured of a clean, sustainable supply of raw shrimp with clear traceability according to global standards. This is also a good condition and opportunity for Cà Mau to promote the image of Cà Mau shrimp to the world market. On the morning of August 17 at TayNinhTV General Hospital, the ceremony of receiving and transferring the technique of cardiovascular intervention took place. Attending the event, there were Master Specialist Dr. Level 2 Phan Thanh Tâm, Director of TayNinhTV General Hospital, and Specialist Dr. Level 2 Lý Ích Trung, Deputy Head of the Department of Interventional Cardiology, General Hospital, Ho Chi Minh City. Immediately after the reception and transfer ceremony, doctors from General Hospital and TayNinhTV General Hospital successfully performed cardiovascular intervention for the first patient in the DSA room of TayNinhTV General Hospital. Cardiovascular intervention, coronary stent placement, is an important procedure in cardiovascular emergencies. The procedure usually lasts within 1 hour and most patients can go home after about 2 days. According to Master Specialist Dr. Level 2 Phan Thanh Tâm, all equipment and materials for this cardiovascular intervention technique were prepared by the hospital before the COVID-19 epidemic and to have a team to perform the procedure as it is today. The hospital sent 4 doctors and 8 nurses to General Hospital to study and transfer techniques within 2 years. The cardiovascular intervention technique transferred by General Hospital to TayNinhTV General Hospital contributes to taking advantage of the golden time to promptly save the lives of patients in TayNinhTV, reduce the load of transferring to higher level hospital, and reduce costs for patients.
The Orient TayNinhTV Provincial Cooperative Unions was assigned by TayNinhTV Provincial People's Committee to implement the provincial scientific projects, building a model of agricultural cooperatives associated with rural tourism, meeting OCOB standards for the period 2023 and 2025.
Currently, TayNinhTVToday Union is implementing this project to exploit the advantages and potentials in the area, improve the quality and efficiency of cooperative operations. Through the policy of supporting the application of science and technology, many cooperative groups and cooperatives have applied production processes according to VietGap standards for safe vegetables and rice products and have been certified. In addition, they regularly coordinate with relevant units to focus on strengthening and creating conditions for cooperatives to use and exploit products, brands, and geographical indications, including Padenka staple, Changbang Deal-Wetted rice paper, and Tenon chili salt. The Women's Union of TayNinhTV Province has just coordinated with the Women's Charity Club of the province to organize a ceremony to give rating counts to women in difficult circumstances in Tân Châu district. Attending the ceremony, there was Mr. Võ Văn Sớm, chairman of the Provincial Party Committee's Inspection Commission. The circumstances of the women who receive counts are on very difficult, such as Miss Trần Thị Quen, born in 1962, currently residing in Tân Hoa Hamlet, Tân Phú Camille, whose husband suffered a stroke and is bedridden. She suffered a broken leg in a traffic accident and is also struggling to survive with her two children. The second car was given to Miss Saifa, born in 1996. Residing in Tân Châu Hamlet, Tân Phú Camille, this work for hire with unstable income, supporting the elderly father and one young child. The third car was given to Miss Thái Kim Thơ, born in 1968, residing in Tân Đông Hamlet, Tân Hưng Camille. These people are on an improved health and still have to work to raise a grandchild who is in junior high school. Receiving a rating card worth 20 million Vietnam dong per car, the women were on very tough. Up to now, the Women's Charity Club has given 30 rating cards to poor women's households in Tân Châu district.
Ladies and gentlemen, at a regular meeting in August, the Provincial People's Committee agreed to submit to the Provincial People's Council for approval the list of projects allowed to change the purpose of use of special yield forest land to other purposes in TayNinhTV Province in the third phase of 2024. According to the list of projects proposed by the Provincial People's Committee, the province plans to change more than 32 hectares of special yield forest land to serve the construction of the Ba Đăng Mountain National Tourist Area, and after the Provincial People's Council issues a resolution on the list of projects allowed to change the purpose of use for special yield forest land to other purposes. This including the project of the thematic tourist area and resort on the top of Ba Đăng Mountain. The Provincial People's Committee will request the investor to be responsible for fulfilling the obligation to plan replacement forests according to regulations. And the chairman of the People's Committee of the TayNinhTV had just issued a document requesting the heads of agencies and units and chairman of the People's Committee of District, Towns and TayNinhTV City to strengthen the implementation of statement and providing information to the press. Accordingly, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee requested the head of agencies, units, and chairman of the People's Committee of District, Towns and TayNinhTV City to strengthen the implementation of statement and providing information to the press agencies in accordance with the provision of law. In case of needing to verify information of reporters of the press agencies, localities and units can directly discuss with the Department of Information and Communication before meeting and working or answering the interviews. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee assigns the Department of Information and Communications to coordinate and support reporters of press agencies in the process of working, and at the same time monitor the implementation of statements and provide the information to the press of agencies, units, and localities in the province in accordance with the regulation.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the past year, the National Power Risk System has covered on commute in remote, isolated, and border areas in the province. Despite its rapid development and the increasing number of electricity users, the understanding of safety as using electricity is still limited, especially in rural areas. Therefore, the work of propagating electric safety among the people is extremely important.
According to statistics from the Department of Industry and Trade, in the first 6 months of 2024, there were 2 electrical accidents in the province, killing 2 people. According to statistics from the Fire Prevention and Rescue Police Department, the provincial police, in the first 6 months of the year, there were 15 fires in the province, of which 6 were caused by electrical system failures. In addition, in the province, there was an electric shock accident that killed 4 people, slightly injured 1 person, and caused property damage. These are figures that show the reality that the safe use of electricity in daily life and production has not yet received real attention from people and businesses. In this situation, last July, the Provincial People's Committee issued document number 2071 requesting relevant units and local authorities to strengthen inspection and guidance on safe use of electricity among people and to overcome the situation of improper use of electricity, which has many potential risks of unsafety. In Tân Biên district, Tân Biên Electricity Company has been going to every alley, knocking on every door, but checking the safety of electricity use of households in residential areas, households with agricultural production models, enterprises, business households, etc., and promptly detecting risks that can cause unsafety of electricity and providing guidance on overcoming existing problems and violations in electricity use. Currently, my family is producing in a closed model, so through this, I also grasp some more information about how to use and reserve electricity to make it more suitable and safe for my family. In the near future, I will also learn more and then change the way I use electricity and research it to make it suitable and safe. When using electrical equipment in the production process, we should use electrical equipment according to the manufacturer's instructions. Secondly, we should connect the source of electrical equipment to ensure safety for workers as well as farmers. Thirdly, we should install protective devices such as CB so that when there is an electric leakage, that device will be isolated from the faulty components to ensure safety for producers and farmers. For electrical equipment used for production, people need to note that they must follow the manufacturer's instructions, must safely route the equipment cells such as water pumps, electric motors, regularly check the insulation of the equipment cells such as peeling electrical equipment cells, electrical wires, overloaded electrical wires, electrical equipment that is too old and no longer safe, to promptly replace, repair, or remove. To avoid low voltage electric shock, use an electric tester to check meter equipment cells, ensure no electric leakage before use.
The audience in the last time TayNinhTV have effectively implemented Directive number 14-April 4, 2018 of the Provincial Party Standing Committee on raising the sense of responsibilities of colleagues and party members in using the internet, social networks, and fighting against false and hostile views and information.
Along with agencies, departments, branches, social-political organizations from the province to the grassroots, TayNinhTV has effectively used the internet and social networks to browse and look up information for work, connect with friends, post, share, spread positive information, propagate resolutions and directives of the party, laws of the state, etc. Young theory clubs at all levels and groups fight on social networks, built a core team of collaborators with over 300 members to delete and remove bad and toxic information, write propaganda and refute articles on forums and social networks, proactively browse and reflect the ideological situation, and orient public opinion information among young people through social networks. Writing articles to fight against and refute the toxic arguments from hostile forces in which young theory clubs at all levels participate enthusiastically and aggressively with news articles covering social networks, especially the green news article system to spread good and beautiful news. Besides, propaganda work has also been softened to reach the youth union members. In addition, the Standing Committee of Taynan Provincial Youth Union has directed the youth unions at all levels to focus on investing in effectively implementing new solutions, contributing to improving the quality of political and ideological education, fostering revolutionary ideals for union members and young people. Typically, Yumchou District Youth Union has recently effectively implemented the model. Each member is a blue shirt soldier in cyberspace. We promptly orient the ideology of youth union members with official information and show them what is bad and toxic information, what are the distorted arguments that need to be on the internet. Youth union members need to distinguish so as not to be trained by and outdated with false information. The Youth Union of the political school has done a good job of posting one good news a day, one good story a week on cyberspace to contribute to the dissemination of positive information, images, and examples of good people and good deeds. The members of the Youth Union identified that content as the responsibility of young people when using social networks to build a culture of behavior on social networks, and each member will be responsible for their like and share posts on the internet. In the coming time, the youth union at all levels and the youth of Taynan will continue to promote propaganda for members and young people about Directive Number 14, dated April 4, 2018, of the Provincial Party Standing Committee on raising the sense of responsibility of carriers and party members in using the internet, social networks, and fighting against the false and hostile views and information. Encourage members and young people to actually write articles, share and spread good information, fight against and eliminate false, bad and toxic information. Continue to effectively implement the campaigns One Good News Every Day, One Beautiful Story Every Week on social networks. Build a cultural environment, participate in healthy social networks.
And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of May, the Provincial Appeals Council issued Resolution Number 73 stipulating a number of expenditure contents and support levels for implementing the One Commune, One Product program in the province period of 2024 to 2025. Accordingly, the LCOB products will be supported more and more effectively and previous policies. And up to now, the whole Taynan province has 100 products recognized as OCOB products, of which 69 products are ranked 3-star levels and 31 products are ranked for 4-star level. And the one product is being submitted to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development for assessment and classification of the national OCB products. However, until May of 2024, Taynan province still has no regulations on the level of support expenditure to implement the OCB program. And therefore, at the 12th section, the Provincial Appeals Council issued Resolution Number 73 stipulating the number of expenditure contents and support levels for the implementation of the One Commune, One Product programs in Taynan province, the period of 2024 and 2025. This policy is assessed to add more motivation to the OCB products in the province to develop and expand. Collectives and households that are producing OCB products will receive important support as follows. Support for 50% of the total cost of building OCB product introduction and sales points, but not exceeding 50 million Vietnam dong per OCB product introduction and sale point. Expected to support for 5 points of sale in 2024 and 7 points of sale in 2025. Supporting for cost of building and registering trademarks for OCB products for 35 million Vietnam dong per brand. Supporting for design costs, printing, packaging, stamps for products achieving the OCB product from 3-star level, 4-star level, 5-star level, equivalent to 10 million Vietnam dong, 20 million Vietnam dong, and 30 million Vietnam dong per product. I think that our OCB products will increase in the coming time, and on side is support. The other side is tightening the standards, regulations, and having post-inspection. We must comply with the standards to protect the common brand of OCB and the brand of the province to the grassroots. The functional sector has been guiding and implementing the resolution so that businesses and localities can quickly assess support policies.
And today TTV News wraps up now. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.